Okay, guys, we're back to the disco, or we're back to Disco Elysium. Huge thanks to Tiny Tim, as always, for sponsoring this for us. I hope Tim finds his way here today. I contacted him earlier in the week to tell him, that Sundays are a good day for him to be able to watch the stream, that I'd be streaming today. I hadn't heard back from him, so I was hoping he got the message. Excuse me. All right, that's good. That's good. I got to go back to I got to go back to the boiler, the furnace, right? Hey, Joe. If I remember where we left off. Yeah, got to find my way. I got to remember how the hell to get back up there. How did we... Oh no, wasn't up here, it was through there, right? Hi, Oni. Let us through. No, that's not it. Come on. Get off him. What the hell? I can't get the door to highlight. There we go. All right, what the hell? I can't figure out what the hell's going on here. What? Why can't I get anything to interact? Yeah, that helps. Zoom in a little bit. That's not the one. What the hell? Hey, Ember. Excuse me. This is terrible how quickly I forget my buttons. Oh, Facade was amazing. It was such a funny game. All right, what am I... Wasn't that how we got through, or no? I can't get anything working here. Guys, what the hell? What's not going... Did I forget something in the controls here or something? I don't know what we had for notifications going out. I don't think it doesn't look like much went out in the way of notifications, so I need all my assistants to help me here. Why is this not working? All right. What am I forgetting? Yeah, movement. Targeting interactables. Right. Action interact is A. So there. Well, why wouldn't it do that when I just tried it? That was weird. Had to go to that screen to get it to work again. And the boiler was up here, right? I think. Yeah, that don't sound good. Yeah, it had to be in there. Oh, I don't remember how to use my flashlight either. Shit, I've forgotten everything. Oh, he scared me. Time to play the game. I don't remember how to use my freaking flashlight. Oh wait, maybe that'll tell me though. Action, interact. Left hand item, right hand. Oh, okay. Let's push down on him. Oh, that ain't it. That didn't do shit. Or was it through here? It's amazing to me, this fucking brain damage, how I can forget everything in just a few weeks. I gotta get to that freaking boiler. Is there something I'm missing? Yeah. Do I need to talk to him?
Yes?
Oh, hold on. Let me take the chat box down. Just so I can see.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Yes.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Yeah, it's a shame about the brain damage and the being old thing. And the brain damage?
And the brain damage. Yeah, brain damage
And
is...
the brain damage.
Yes. The brain damage overwhelms everything else. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
He just arches his brow.
Yeah.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
You seem to be following me. No.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you,
We would surely collide. Yeah, it's possible. It is possible.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the...
Okay. I know I had a flashlight. I don't know how to... I can't equip anything. This is really not going well. It was through here I got to the furnace, wasn't it? Hey, Rob, this is Disco Elysium. That's what it was. I need to be able to see with my flashlight again. Dialogue, menu navigation, action, interact. Yeah, nothing. I can't. Do I put different things in my hands, maybe? Nothing. All those are just my different abilities and stuff for leveling up. What the hell, you guys? I need Chrome here. She always looks things up for me when I can't when I can't figure out how to do something. I can't remember this for the life of me. Yeah, nothing is... I don't have... I'm beginning to think that I just used this controller on another game and everything. Well, and they can walk and everything without a problem. So what the hell's going on?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. No one
Should
does
be a
until
felony.
it gets smashed under the barbell.
Alright. I would hate to have to restart this game, especially when Tim sponsored it for us. I can't. Alright, now is it saying to talk to him again? Is that what? Alright, let me try that.
It's dark.
The Lieutenant Stacy,
And
obvious.
The flashlight works a lot better if you hold
Yeah,
it in your
yeah,
hand.
help me. Flashlight goes in hand, stare your hand
Yes,
uncomprehendingly.
you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them.
That makes so much
Right.
sense.
Now let's get to it.
Some areas are inaccessible without your
yeah.
flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held slot to continue exploring.
Well, no shit. I knew all that. Alright. These are... That's my character overview. What the hell? So where the... I can't get down to... Let me use this. Try and get to the other things. Report your badge missing. That's just... Tools. There's my flashlight. So... How the hell... Thank you. How come I had to go to that menu, though, to do it? I had to use the mouse. There we go. What a pain in the ass that was. I can't figure out what button it is that gets down to the options down there. Okay, where's the furnace? It's a roaring. Let's see. There we go. All right, we're back to the furnace. Let's see how this goes.
A thick layer of coal dust covers
With
the
the
furnace,
furnace.
coloring it pitch black.
Pitch black. Yell hello into the furnace, yes.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and
No
gingerly
one
peeks
has used it
inside.
in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Dead rats. Recent fire, whatever. Physical instrument. Yell hello. Yeah, very high. Let's go.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths.
Nice.
The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Whoa, we got an answer. Oh, shit. This Dune commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything?
I did.
I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
After you, officer.
Yeah, I bet. All right. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. Where's the safety curtain? Oh, those noises are creeping me out. Okay, so we gotta go up more. Oh! Hello! Let's see what this shit is first. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. These guys are gamers. This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. We're gonna play some D&D, baby. All right, let's see what the deal is here.
Hello, I'm Nia.
She's a novelty dice maker. A bird-like woman. Whenever you say bird and woman, I think of Dee from Always Sunny. Sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair. Hey, RJ. Serial killers in a horror film, kind of.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening
This
to
is
my
creepy.
movies.
She taps on her headphones, okay?
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Yeah, completely. Well, that's really nice. Let's go. Hold on. What do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one.
Okay.
That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
I love New Mexico. The Mexican guys can only teach me to swear.
I was so absorbed. I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on
Then
your window.
How did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice.
Let's
Did
talk
you have
dice.
something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
We went through all this to find a novelty dice maker?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring.
Her bony
Her
ass
bones
fingers.
light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games. I
Very
need some
good.
dice.
My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual.
Well, I do like something unusual there, baby.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and
It
minerals.
almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
Let's ask about the lynching.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Okay.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Dice for couples
The
games.
woman
I can
under
swear
the
in
large
Spanish.
window.
Puta pendejo.
Stop.
That's all they would teach me. Sonic, I lived in New Mexico for years, and all the guys at work, I'd ask them to teach me Spanish. They'd just teach me to swear. Okay.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you
Directly.
didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
I'm sorry,
Dice maker?
detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind
Jill.
the window.
Okay. Yeah, what do you mean by daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I
Interesting.
never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
You never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's
I like her
really
voice.
hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
In the zone. Auto zone.
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
Trying to come up with an
During
example.
daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
A little bot drunk. Says. Do you often work Sunday
It's
nights?
an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it. And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
All right, that seems fair.
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
Okay, you already told us that.
Daytime, there are usually those, but
Yeah, you
I
told me
never
that.
saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you told me that too. All right, I see.
She nods.
Thank you for your answers.
Anything else, officer?
Yeah. Hey, where are we anyway? What is this
We're
place?
inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's
Inside the
strange, I
chimney?
know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black
But
soot
when
here
I
and there.
arrived here, all the other rooms
This
were
is
taken.
creepy as
so
hell.
I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
Oh, YouTube, the notifications are just worse and worse all the time, Jill. How did you become a
How
dice
did I
maker?
become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
She doesn't
Okay.
let it show, but there's anger in there.
Wow.
She doesn't like jewelers. Thinks they're a mob.
Some of my
Good to
friends
know.
were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Gotcha. Do you like role-playing games
Not
yourself?
especially.
Oh,
I
getting
like
kinky.
working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Okay, I'd like to order a die from you.
Tell me what you have in mind.
Santa and enter my chimney.
Oh, that's right, Sonic. This is what she's here for. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Let's see. My work. Do you have any cursed
What
dice?
do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as my life.
All right. How about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
Nice.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
That's cool. I've heard this place is cursed. You know, people call it the Dune commercial area.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Yeah. Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious
Plaisance,
energies.
The bookshop lady?
Yeah,
I've
her.
heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies
She
spared
just
her
casually make
somehow?
curses, apparently, Licks. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers. She has to exploit her
Alright,
own daughter.
But
Yeah.
it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
The Whirling is part of the Dune commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Boy, she knows a lot. No, the Whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers
And
have trouble
then
paying
there's
bills.
me.
Excuse me. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving, files to wire
I've been
cutters.
here for 14 years.
God
selling
damn.
Novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It is, and so are you a
It's
little bit.
because she's in cahoots with the demons.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's tell her this. Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Entity? What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
Some kind of sorceress?
You sillies.
What about you, officer? Do you think
She
I'm
does
a
stare into the void,
malignant
RJ. I don't know if you're the
The
malignant
jig
entity or
is
not.
up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
Seriously, there's no curse. Honestly, I'm still not sure. I think it still might be you that's causing this.
So
Narrow your eyes
I'm the grand
mysteriously.
dragon in the cave. Might I ask what supports this claim?
I yelled to summon the ghost of the Doom commercial area, and you were the one who answered. The last man standing. I don't have time. There's something ghostly about you, ethereal even.
Ethereal?
She's scaring the
I
shit
think
out of
it's
me.
just the lighting.
No, I don't think it's just the lighting. Oh.
Eldritch abominations, am I right?
You scared me, Sonic. This thing's got me so twisted up into her creepiness. Sonic scared me.
If you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, then let me know.
She turns back to her work.
Plaisance needs to hear about this. Perhaps if you combine your
Psychic
energies,
energies.
you will make sense of the situation.
Well, how do I do that? Combine your psychic energies. Why hasn't her...
We're not playing a horror game, Curtis.
I know, you wouldn't think so, but she just creeped me out to no end here, Hal. That voice was just chilling. Do you know what happened to the other tenants?
More or
Everyone else
less.
is gone.
Are you interested in anyone specific?
Rats scuttle in the dark rooms, under the abandoned blow dryers and dusty mannequins.
Lots of
Cobwebs
rats.
cover rotors and radio computers alike.
So
So
much
much
failure. What do I want to ask her? Because I never know if I'm going to get these back again. I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here. I
Ah,
have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
insect rights activists? Yeah, what the hell is that?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And
Okay.
you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket.
Boy, she does know everything.
And,
She's got her
naturally,
finger on the
all
pulse.
the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
All right. When insects on their brains or feelings, they got what they deserve, and close out a beetle wings is a terrible idea. Yeah, let's say
At
that.
least it had some spark to it. Most young designers just combine lace with leather and call it original.
Oh.
Anything else?
There used to be a hair
Yes,
salon here,
I think
right?
it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around
Androgynous?
here.
Androgynous
Turns out that
Orlando?
working class men don't like
See if she
genderless
floats.
haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
Physical instrument. Thanks.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded. I think he would say I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair.
You're right. It
I
looks
think-
like you haven't let anyone near you there in a long time.
She tilts her head looking at your saggy mane. Yeah, that's pretty saggy mane. What happened to
It
the
wasn't
gym?
merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Wow. And who is
A
Artemitip?
kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Kuno?
A kid outside. He's sort of the king around. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Yeah.
Oh, yes. You mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
I'll bet you have. She looks out the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
She's all right. Now I'm starting to like her more and more. She's spot on with little fuckwad Kuno. Judging from the kids I met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was
full of amphetamines. This is a freaking happening place.
You should have known it.
You should have succeeded. Medium 10 versus your total 30. All right.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Oh. What's with the rotor blades and
skis? They were made by a company called Slipstream.
ELYSIUM, vague Polish place.
Rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on vacation with all their money.
Took a vacation, all their money. Okay.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Yeah, why hasn't he been arrested?
It's illegal, but it's not exactly anything extraordinary in business.
Still illegal.
Besides, Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized.
Boy, she does have all the details.
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around.
Alright. Found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Yeah, so you're telling me the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
After a binge, not remembering what the hell I did last night, yeah. Yeah, strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
Well, I'm telling you.
Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
First it wasn't Plaisance. I know her and would have recognized her voice.
But did this person say anything?
She still sounds skeptical, yeah? She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank?
What the hell's going on here? This is freaky. No, it's something else. Something eerie.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced it's nothing to be worried about. Well, we gotta question her motives at this point.
The kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
Actually, the Slipstream SCA mystery might be a recording. I called again later and got exactly the same message.
SCA have 100-year-old recording as their doorbell message. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they had 100 years ago. They had electronic.
I'm still convinced it was nothing more than some
message machines.
My money is on electrical anomaly.
Electrical anomaly.
Especially in an old building like this.
That's a hell of an electrical anomaly. I was wondering about the whirling in rags as part of the same building complex.
So. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom. Albeit, I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
Yikes. I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade.
Well, duh, that would make sense.
Ancient failure before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad.
Hypnotism, florography,
trick track, especially pinball.
He's a pinball wizard.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Shut up, Kim.
Sure, I'm listening.
Did all that. What's up with the broken windows?
This one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out the business was actually set up as a front
for an illicit group
that was producing snuff milias.
Pinball is great.
Who would have guessed?
I don't think I like her anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of with it. I sucked at pinball, Sonic, but I always enjoyed it. But boy, I was not good.
And they never cleaned up the debris either.
And I'm from the pinball
now
era.
It's just littering the hallway, and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
All right. What's a snuff milieu? Yeah.
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with
Oh,
real victims.
great.
Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What the fuck? We got a radio station that broadcasts real murders.
What does she mean to get off on it?
I know what she means to get off on it. What the hell what are you saying that for? You
Don't worry,
stupid?
The ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
It's kind of everybody's
Look at
problem.
that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Wow. Someone here makes stuffed animals?
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Mostly just did drugs. Envic says, my friend bought me this game to play years ago and I never got around to it.
But
I tell you, as you
what
get into it, it's
drugs
pretty
exactly?
freaking interesting. It's pretty creepy, too. What drugs exactly? Yeah.
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder. The smell was awful.
I don't want to know that.
Even you can probably do better than that.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What
The
happened?
usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went
Well,
wrong?
I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette
They
break.
seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Oh, great. From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite
Yes,
impressive.
but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot
The
about
depth is, yeah,
capitalism.
character
You know,
depth is
how
very
the
cool.
markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult.
Yeah, especially if you've been drinking. Yeah. Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly
So
hard.
producing something extraordinary.
Steve Ritchie, big pinball designer, also voiced Shao Kahn in the original Mortal Kombat.
That is correct. I thought
I
I
don't
was
know
the
that.
one with the obscure trivia.
Sonic. I didn't know that. I can remember that back in the days you played pinball. Everybody had pinball at the bowling alley, at every place. It was the ultimate video game. Her eyes wander to shelves full of die prototypes and discarded
Anything
models.
else?
Excuse me. There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the
boy,
cellar.
The fabled Revershow ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Oh, I'll bet I am. She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Oh boy, I don't know if I want to know about their other ideas. The alcoholic communist game. Yeah, Sean.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Yeah. Yeah, what
There
about
was
the other
really
ideas?
Just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
20 cents an hour? I'm a pretty girl. I could use some money.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
This lady's got some issues. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay, yeah.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand.
This does paint a hell of a mental
And they
picture.
already had the
It really
bear.
does. The bear. The bears. She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What
Our
about the bear?
alcoholic communist game.
Our alcoholic communist game, right. Communism, it's ours, belongs to the community. The bear, she repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out.
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
Oh, that's
To
fair.
make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Ew. Malformed and partially melted.
Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece. Out of
Damn.
regular fridges.
So is that 20 cents an hour wasn't that bad then? It's the market doing its job.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
Yeah, how
He
come?
said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Boy, everybody in this whole vicinity is fucked up.
Sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
Scary.
But cool. Very scary. Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a
It's
mega
an
wild
imaginary
beast?
beast that guides you through life.
Oh, that beast guiding me through life is imaginary? Huh. Learned
By
something
telling you
today.
to do more drugs, mostly.
Yep, that's the one.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
Yeah, you're not wrong,
A
Sonic.
wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved
With drugs. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast
you?
myself.
Well, good luck keeping it under control.
Who says I'm trying to keep it under control?
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad, finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always
I've
the
got a
threat
vision
of
beast
snow.
right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sonic. I got a vision beast brewing.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I asked about every. More questions about the intercom.
Pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know?
Oh, I actually asked everything about that.
Sure, I'm listening.
All right, I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
I have more questions about the building.
I'm listening.
Oh no, I did ask all those. Okay. I think I've
Good.
just about covered
I
everything
hope
with
it
her.
clarified things a bit. How did I become one?
Was
It
it
was
business
a business
decision?
I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too
Oh yeah,
She
we already
doesn't
went through
let
that.
it show, but there's
Yeah.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dyes out of cobalt.
Yeah, I
I've
asked her
grown
all that
crafty
already.
over the years. You will like your dyes, I'm sure of it.
Shivers. This is a white chick. You may retry it. Oh, white chick. I thought it was a white chick. Say what?
You feel nothing.
Ah.
If anything, it's uncomfortably warm.
Oh, she plays D&D.
Definitely plays D&D. No doubt, Sonic.
Excuse
Start
me,
taking off your clothes.
what
You
are
need to
doing?
connect the dice maker steady while you start to fuss with
Officer.
your pants. The lieutenant exclaimed sharply. It's part of this special technique I
And
have.
What technique is that?
You're about to find out. She squints at you, a little astonished at what she's hearing. You still haven't gotten your zipper open. Okay, hear me out. Sometimes I get these
Miss,
feelings.
I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He's still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Oh, don't make excuses for me, Kim. I'm not recovering. I'm an asshole.
Officer, this
And I
isn't
don't wanna
how
get over it.
mature adults deal with their feelings.
Oh, shut. Okay, now, dice
Now
maker.
you feel something.
Oh,
Cold.
I got my morale
shit
damaged.
washing over you.
I'm not ashamed. This is bullshit. They can't make me be ashamed. Yeah. Jill says this gives me True Detective Season 1 vibes with the weird stuff. This is really, really weird. Hey, Gabriel. No, it's not like that. I can feel
Not
the wind.
canon.
Not canon, yeah. I don't know the air pressure, and then the air tells me things.
The air pressure told you to take your pants off in my studio? Can you
Yes.
please employ this special technique somewhere else? I work here. And
You're
my
not
work requires
appreciative.
Concentration. Half-naked people don't help with that.
That's the response I usually get when I just randomly take my pants off, but it still hurts. All right. And we auto-saved. All right, big guy. We're out of here. We already been through here, right? Yeah, nothing else going on in here.
I don't know that feeling.
I'm experiencing a lot of unfamiliar feelings playing this Sonic. No, this was... Yeah, there's nothing here, right? Oh yeah, we just... No sense in going back to this, is there? To the
A thick
furnace?
layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch
Oh
black.
no, I ain't kicking it with my foot again. I already got hooked into that. Nothing more with the fridge.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
Examine one of
A
the ice
friendly
cream
cartoony
wrappers.
bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
We did all this. All right. All right.
Ice to see you again, Bear.
Ha! 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 Nice to see you again. All right, so that was it in here. Just a boiler, basically. Hello? Why is it not letting me select anything? Ah, there we go. That's too close. You didn't need anything else here, right?
This old fireplace is covered
The
in
lines
lines
drawn
drawn
in blue and red marker. Yeah.
The mesh, the whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Yeah, nothing we need there. All right, I just want to make sure before we get out of here that I'm not missing anything important.
Your flashlight slides over an old
My
green
flashlight.
chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some
Ancient cave
Some
mural.
of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
I've seen all
These
these,
lithe,
right?
pointy-eared creatures appear to be different
Different types of Welkins.
You make translucent Welkins, with organs
Cheers.
shining under their skin. One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Varahamira.
Varahamara.
His face white and scarred like...
Everybody's high around here,
This
not
is
just the
clearly
Welkin.
a Welkin supremacist.
Welkin
The note
supremacist.
says all non-Welkin races will be purged.
That's rude.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread
Welkin, and the
High
High Welkin.
to rule them
One
all.
Welkin
An
to rule
inordinate
them
amount
all.
of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Yeah, we know. Let's move
Just
on
look
from
at
the
those
Welkins.
details. So much effort.
The photo collage depicts barren,
Icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night.
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on
Really
dried
big
up
on
riverbeds.
frozen.
abandoned in
Sounds like
storm,
you're describing a
and
very
more
different
corpses
game.
in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Well,
You see primitive oil.
I've played some other
built into
games.
Glaciers, boreal dwarf,
glaciers.
yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
We get the
Albeit
idea.
Dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way.
Like eggnog or morphine?
Or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
Eggnog and morphine are basically the same thing, you think? All right.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world
What the
as
hell?
the world becomes untethered from its sun. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50.
50
Cryptic words like sprint,
daily
minimi,
minimi,
and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. So much pain.
back pain, neck pain, headaches, carpal tunnel, chest
carpal
pain.
tunnel,
No gym
chest
membership
pain.
can make up for working in
No
this
gym
manner.
membership can make up for working in this. As time goes on, the
Those
numbers
in
in
the
boxes
boxes grow rarer and rarer,
rarer.
for it becomes
The
an
board
empty
becomes an
snowfield
empty
in the
snowfield
final
in the
days.
final
Only
days.
failure and
Only failure
regret
and
dwell
regret.
in this
Looks like they
region.
didn't make it.
Lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of
The note in
nothingness.
the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the,
The
prop
production
schedule below
schedule?
for details."
Wow.
The handwriting
And the
is only
notes.
partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans:
Call in, tune out,
Wirral Untethered, and
heat death of the universe.
They're the same in the sense that I want both in my body.
Oh, so yeah, all right. I don't know though.
Outside,
Not an eggnog
cold
fan. Well, that
wind
shouldn't be a
wraps
surprise. I'm
the
not a fan of
earth in its
anything except
bosom.
donuts.
Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area.
She tries hard
She
not to
tries
look at the
hard
bookstore
to look at the
windows.
bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Damn. That was informative. All right, I think we're. Yeah, we didn't have anything else in here, did we? No. No. Nope. Oh. Come on. No, we don't want to go back up. We want to go down now, right? Am I remembering this right? Excuse me. Or was it? No, couldn't have been in here. No, because that was, yeah, this was just the fridge. Okay. I keep working my way. Oh wait, what was this? Oh, we looked at that last time. I don't remember how did we come in here? Wasn't through here, was it? No. can't remember my way back down now. God damn it. There's that door. There's no other doors. I like eggnog. We can only handle one glass in a given 12-month period. I drink and think, yep, I'm good till next year. Yeah. I don't even... Guys, I don't remember my... Okay, that was just back up to Looney Tunes there. I don't remember how the hell to get out of here. What the heck was it? Oh, through here, right? Yeah, there it is. There we go. All right. Where's this dipshit? Oh, here she is. Okay, now how do I gotta use this. I don't know how to get down. Alright. Report your badge mission. Find out who is in the union box. The pissing competition. Where's the rest of the armor? Filled Monday. Garte has told you some unruly union men gather in the mess hall, though whirling in rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Oh man, I got a lot of shit to do.
Pissing competition, you say?
Okay. One of the few things I might be able to compete in anymore at some level. All right, so where are we off to now?
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Ah, do buy the books. All right. Talk to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
Yeah,
Sometimes they
sorcery.
use the ankle bones of
It's
sheep.
D&D. She's not a sorceress, some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. Yeah, she may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the malignant entity
I
further.
don't understand. If you're not sure it's her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
How'd she explain the curse?
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. Lie. The source of the taxidermist shop. You become involved in arts, dark. I don't know. Should I lie? You think, guys? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. It still needs to be followed. There's another entity more malignant pulling the strings of Martinez. Perhaps my travels I will cross paths with it. I think we go with 3. Don't you guys think? Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There still needs to be followed, like the strange radio computer thing. I'm going to go with that.
You're telling me that you went in there and didn't find out anything about the curse?
Not anything concrete.
I should have known better than to put my hopes on a man like you.
Wow, on a
You're
man
no
like me? Okay,
serious
bitch.
Ghost whisperer. You're an alcoholic.
It can be both.
The investigation's over. I don't want you going in there anymore. You're only angering the psychic weather in here.
Psychic
now, if you're
weather.
not going to buy anything.
She turns to face the door, waiting for potential customers.
Anger and loneliness keep this woman moving through the
Yeah,
waking
really.
hours. Your little words are no match for it.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly.
Yeah.
And saturated by the coastal air.
Okay.
The books are rotting. A great cold lives here.
A great
Satanic
cold.
D&D. What is this, the 80s?
1,200 meters away. in the
Yeah,
urban
right.
coast,
Right, Sonic.
The dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Oh. I had a few more
Okay,
questions about the
please,
curse.
Only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Why didn't you just tell me right away it's a curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Yeah.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words. Such raves may prove a formidable enemy.
Suit up, yeah. How does this curse manifest itself?
It's so much worse than you could imagine.
Oh, I can
It's a
imagine something pretty
disease,
bad.
eating at the very foundation.
Shiver runs through the woman. She looks around the dimly lit store.
Of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
The curse of bankruptcy? That could be recession, poor cash flow. Yeah, I'm a little confused. What the fuck does that mean?
That all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
So we got the spirits of fiduciary misconduct? Wow. That's pretty impressive.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted.
Well, you might be unwanted here just because you're kind of a bitch. Have you sought help from anyone?
I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness.
Oh, it's a curse that my franchise's success is
Even
fluctuating.
Now I fear
Gotcha.
It's not enough.
Yeah, there you go, Sonic. It's just a curse, buddy. I saw previews for your new movie 3. If we get back to doing movie reactions, which I'm hoping to do fairly soon, I might start on the Sonic series. Everybody tells me it was really good. Well, I'm sure you would think so. Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No,
Excuse
it's a
me.
special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
It's not working.
There are
I don't want a
numerous
book.
spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
All right, that's pretty good, though. 15% increase? What about the wards on the back door? Are those Simonese as well?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful.
I'll be the first to comment.
Lesser wards simply
I'll just
won't
comment.
do here.
First,
Attaboy, Sonic. Lesser words simply won't do here. Alright, never mind. I had other
The woman
questions.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Yeah, she's rigid,
Every
alright.
now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
You were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
Don't you feel compelled? So what types
Everything
of books
is on
do you
the
have?
shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
Oh my gosh, it's going to piss me off with this being compelled by her fucking pendant. Alright, I'll take another
She
look.
smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
About your daughter.
Yes. How's my precious doing? She's a good girl.
Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value
Oh,
add.
money consumer.
With a proper attitude.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have a bright
exactly, Sonic.
financial future.
Alright, let's
The
change the
woman
subject.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and
Yeah, we know.
tense.
Alright, let's look at the books again. Where are we here?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks
Featuring
featuring an
extremely
extremely
muscular sword-wielding barbarian.
on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
Oh man, I don't have enough money. What do I have? $5.77? Store keep telling me about the Muscle Man books.
Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Yeah, I like that. Why are they so popular?
Scantily clad women.
Yeah, scantily clad women.
All those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Oh, I got something to do. Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Rows and rows of Hjelmdalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hjelmdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hjelmdal. Return
This woman's
to
totally a
Hjelmdal.
hippie, RJ.
And the Solipsistic. Man from Hjelmdal and the Hjelmdal Man.
Good titles.
Maybe 100.
Good God, how many are there? Yeah.
Man from Hjelmdal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hjelmdal and the false god. Man from Hjelmdal.
Jesus Christ, man from Hjelmdal.
Man from Hjelmdal, the Hjelmdal colonies. Man from Hjelmdal and the swamp beast. Man from Hjelmdal
And the snow
and the
crabs.
Snow crab. Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
Is that
Not even
all?
close. Man from
Okay,
Hjelmdal
that's
in hell. Man from Hjelmdal.
Okay.
And the forest of a
Come on.
at the back of your head.
Got it.
I'll wait for the movie starring Harold Schwarzenegger.
Good idea, Sonic. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eyes start twitching. Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art.
Of the very muscular man from Hjelmdal.
In chains.
In chains.
Kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
I like when women leer at me. Happens a lot.
Between the throne and the Hjelmdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal
And the devil woman. Aren't all women devil women?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini.
Ooh, armored
There's
bikinis.
also some sort of a snake lizard
Armored bikini works.
around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region.
Huh.
It's symbolic of vice and sin.
Gotcha.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hjelmdal novels.
Shit, I don't have enough money. How do I gotta find a way to get more money. Damn it. She can't give me a deal? Nothing else in here, right?
A
Shit.
small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Oh, yeah.
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
It's symbolic of getting you to buy the book, and it's roking.
Roking. But yes, I agree.
Games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like
Archipelagos of Insulinde.
A very educational game for those interested in
Geography.
Albrita is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Yeah, look at me, who'd want to have children with
Don't be
me.
so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family.
Did she just basically say she wants to bang me? I think she did.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty.
Jesus Christ, all this shit's way too
Civilization
expensive.
building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
Oh, I like the whole repression
12
thing.
real.
I gotta go get money. Alright guys, how do we get some cash? Alright, now I gotta remember where I was in here. Or how to get here.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the Doom commercial area.
Oh, that's great! I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Mother's a lunatic. Shouldn't you be at school or something? I think I
I
asked
do
you
my
that
studies
already.
at home at the moment. I have to help Mum
Yeah.
keep this place running.
School is
Mum
stupid.
says
You're lucky
it's
to not be
necessary
there.
to do both, because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Okay, whatever. What is this crime
fiction
business?
is about murders or burglaries or things like that.
Okay.
And the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Not crime fiction. I don't know what crime is. I just don't know what to say.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Yeah, Kim. Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people
And
going.
it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
A policeman.
Hey. Excuse me. Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman or should stop being
Didn't mean
one.
to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. Nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just the stupid fantasy of a man.
Dick Mullen, frowning.
I'm showing all my insecurities here.
He isn't even drawn right.
He isn't even drawn right. That's not how human shoulders work. The perspective is all wrong.
She examines the picture, trying to find whatever is wrong. She then shrugs and puts the book
A
aside.
Raubritter is a robber baron or robber knight, as in an unscrupulous feudal landowner who, protected by his fief's legal status, imposed high taxes and tolls out of keeping with the norm, without authorization by some higher authority. So it seems to be a German game.
We're tied on the obscure
That's
trivia
interesting. No, I like that stuff though. Now laughs. She's trying to find whatever is wrong with it. Just no way to cop. I can do it way better than Dick Mullen. Yeah, I serious
Sure you can,
issues
sir.
with
He's just a fictional character.
with
Probably no match for
self-confidence. Oh yeah, and that aren't you being
you. Maybe you
sweet?
can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, composure, challenging 12. Okay, I'm going to deduce something
My
now.
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Yeah,
She owns the store.
we know that.
She's inside minding the register. Or feel
Okay, we
free
know
to
all
step
that.
in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because
signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Such a good
Thank
trooper
you,
you
sir.
are.
I'm happy to help Mum out with the store. My
Right.
name is Annette, sir. My mum, feel
Oh,
free
we
to
already
step
did
in
that.
and browse our wares.
All right, here we go. Oh, 28%. Let's give it a shot. Come on.
You fail to
Fuck.
deduce anything substantial. She
Figures.
waits intently.
I can be a detective. I deduce that you are a girl.
Anyone would notice that.
Be rolling your eyes. Locked because I screwed up. What is
It's the
romance?
type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad
And that
man.
bad man, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Tiny Tim, yeah. Yeah, you did choose well, mister. This has been fascinating. It's funny. It's chilling in spots, that whole dice maker thing. It's just been fascinating.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
It's about man and lady business, huh? Okay. What about when both of them are
These are
bad?
not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
You don't know that. What if it's
Well,
written really well?
Maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where everyone
That's
is
really
poor?
not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
And that's got a solid point there. Yeah, poor people
I
are
guess,
boring.
Yes, people in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
Some of these answers are great. Yeah, poor people are boring. my character here, I see him as more and more of a dick all the time,
Roll
so I
your
have to
eyes
answer.
again, and I will rip
Hey now.
into you with some stern words, lady.
Yeah. That's good, Sonic. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at
I
all?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, she probably knows all about that. Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful
I
breakup?
think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Oh, can be. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom Whim.
No, I don't know.
This game's
You
great.
can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Blossom like a pain flower. Yeah, it drags on for years and years with no resolution
Girl
in sight.
is at a loss for words.
I bet she is. each of you filling with resentment and bitterness for having ruined
She
each other's
shifts
lives.
and sways on her feet.
This poor
looking
kid.
Confused and uncomfortable.
Having to put up with my character just diving into the depths of relationship horror. Oh, shit. Each of you tearing at the other's innards, leaving a gaping emptiness, a vacuum heart that still hurts ceaselessly. Morale critical. Here, how the hell do I heal myself? I don't know how to do that. Oh, to the right here? I did. I tried. Come on, hold on. What? I was... No! What's going on here, guys?
Sounds like GLaDOS and I.
Ah! Guys, what's happening to me? I can't...
Despair creeps into
Oh,
you,
there we go.
getting fat on your weakness.
What the hell?
Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them
No,
all
stop.
up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation.
Jesus Christ. I'm done knowing that I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. I'm seriously running out of shits to give. What corpses hang on trees? I'm quitting. Fuck you. God damn. No.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Thanks,
Nothing
Kim.
you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism.
No.
You made yourself sad.
I did.
Breakdown. He now lives
No.
under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by. Shouting, I never loved that woman. When asked to comment,
Throwing excrement
former
at
colleague
passers-by.
objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the furrows lost
that match?
said
What
Captain
the
Antonio
hell?
Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions. And anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Such an officer,
But I'm
Jean
not
Ducnet,
depressed, I
the
swear.
deranged former cop's partner, commented.
The transformer
Sergeant
cops
Matt
part.
Dawson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
He got fucked. That's... What the hell was that shit? Come on. I have to go way back to that autosave now? Are you serious? I did get one of the endings early. What the hell? Oh, that's awesome. That was freaking hilarious. And it was perfect timing. It was just time to end for the day anyway. What the... That was amazing. This game is so well written. I mean, that shit's hilarious. But I swear I wasn't depressed. It's possible to be a complete and utter
We won.
douchebag and be comfortable with
yay.
that. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to pick it up. Well, I assume Tiny Tim's going to want to stay with the game. If he does, maybe he just wanted to see which ending I got to first. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. But if Tiny Tim continues it, we'll just pick it back up, and I'll try and come up with better responses. That was hilarious. There it is. So we'll be right back.
Goodbye, everyone.
And there's our boy. I'm still looking for my Plankton shirt. Yeah, Mister, this was fun. This was the because we had played this a while back, and then Tiny Tim brought it back again. And this was the most fun round by far. The dialogue in this one was hilarious. And I thought I got depressed and quit. And then the story about me in the paper and what a piece of shit I was. That was amazing. Well, thanks, RJ. This was a lot of fun. This had me cracking up. And I was all enthused because I made it all the way up and got to talk to the dice maker and everything. And now I'm such an... It doesn't surprise me. I didn't know it was an option in this game. But it doesn't surprise me that I would lose a game because I'm just too much of an asshole to continue. Any game where that's a possibility, I'm going to be in trouble in. I know. I hope he will. I messaged him several days ago and told him, because he had told me that Sundays were a good day for him. And, of course, with me going away for Christmas, I wanted to get this, get one in this Sunday so we could watch it. I mean, he'll get to see the replay, but I was really hoping he would be able to make it today. Oh shit, that was funny though. As I said, that's.
I love non-standard game overs and secret endings.
Yeah, this was really good, Big Green. I agree 100%. That just shocked me when I realized I was actually going to lose the game there, and as I said. I can't stress that enough. Any game that's going to allow me to lose if I'm an asshole, I'm going to lose, so I'm in trouble. Oh, that's funny. If he's here, yeah, he'll probably keep... Yeah, but even though he would have protected me from that ending, I got to admit it was really funny getting that ending. That was hilarious. And it seems like I can pick back up so I don't have to do everything all over. I don't like, especially when somebody's sponsoring a game, I don't like to have to do everything all over. And I can skip a lot of what I already saw as far as stuff that was just informational. Oh, that's great. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging in and playing this with me. But that was funny. That was the best. I'm too much of an asshole to continue. Thanks, you guys. I'll talk to y'all real soon.